Yo, what's going on, guys? Maniacs here, back with part 2 of my Alan Wake's American Nightmare Let's Play. So what we're going to be doing in this one is, after the first part, you guys know that we went through that whole motel sequence, and like I was talking about earlier, there's 3 main parts to this story, and you have to go to each part 3 times. So this is the first time that that was the first time that we went to the motel. This is the first time that we've been to the observatory. And see, okay, remember in the first part I was talking about how that police car was badass, and Alan decides to take this fucking Ford-looking... I mean, come on. That other car was way better. This thing sucks. It's got white walls. What the fuck? God, douchebag. Alright, so after that first part, Alan decided that we needed to go to the observatory, which is this Mount Redtooth Observatory. It's like the place where you can go and look at the stars. And how he decided that was the dead guy that was on the ground that Mr. Scratch killed was a guy that worked here. So Alan just thought, okay, I guess I'll go here. So what he does is let's just go ahead and walk inside. Because what we did was at the end of that first part, we found that guy laying on the ground, and he had keys for the observatory. So, and Mr. Scratch killed him, so we figured, okay, let's just go here. So, right when you start out, you want to go in here. There's a that you can turn on. Go ahead and turn that on. And there's another radio that will just, explain some stuff. And after you go outside, bam, here comes the darkness. Fucking shit up as usual. So, yeah, so what we have to do is we're going to try and get up into the main part of the building. So we can just go figure out what the fuck's going on here. As you go up here, there's going to be some random enemies spawn up, like this guy who comes out of the sewers. Yeah, dude, you would have that cloud around you if you came out of the sewers, too. Nasty fuck. He doesn't even have darkness around him. He's just, like, smells really bad. So, now you notice that some of the enemies swapped up. Now we got some firefighters here. If you saw at the bottom of the hill, let's see if I can find it. If you saw at the bottom of the hill, you notice there's a fire truck down there. So, I kind of like how in this game the enemies kind of swap up. In the other game, they were okay about swapping up, but most of the enemies still look the exact same. So I'm not going to use it, but right here, here's the hunting rifle from the first game if you guys, just wanted to look at it. So there was that first shotgun that I showed you earlier that I picked up at the very beginning of the game. And then they don't have the other pump-action shotgun in American Nightmare. Those were the 2 weapons that you could use as like secondary weapons in the first Alan Wake, and this is the pistol that you could use. So, like I said earlier, I'm not going to use any weapons out of the chest. God damn, where does this guy come from? This guy just mountain climbing up nothing? Oh, fucking tool. So, now you notice that the enemy swapped up. Now we got firefighters and police officers. And now, like I said, we're just going to try and get into the observatory, figure out what the fuck's going on around here, figure out what Mr. Scratch decided to do here. You come up here, grab that flare, there's a carbine rifle. Granted, whenever you see a weapon that you already have and you pick it up, it's just going to give you some more ammo for it. So, now we're just going to go ahead and...
Hello?
Let me in, you bitch.
I'm Dr. Rachel.
Let me in.
Wait a minute.
Let me in.
I can't believe you dare show your
Nope.
face around here again.
Bitch, I've never been here. Let me in. Come on. Look at this. Do you see this out here? Lady, come on. I'm going to get my ass raped because you're being a stubborn bitch and won't let me come in. Fuck. Alright, these guys right here, incredibly easy to kill. Oh, shit. These guys kind of sneaking up on me here, aren't you? Fucker. Get out of here. That's one thing that's kind of annoying. Even if you're, shooting them with a flashlight and they're close enough, sometimes they're still melee you and try to, knock you down. Those guys, like this guy right here, he's got like a knife. They're really easy to kill. They only take 1 shot. Doesn't matter what gun you're using. And their darkness really isn't that high. The only drawback about them is that they run really fast. That's all they got. So the only thing annoying about them is sometimes they'll spawn and you won't hear them, and they'll come sprinting up behind you, and then by the time you turn around, they'll like be in the middle of attacking you. So now this bitch finally realizes, hey, you're not being buddy-buddy with those darkness guys. And she finally lets me in, you fucking bitch. Could have avoided that whole fight. All you had to do was just fucking let me in. Alright, here's another TV. Mr. Scratch just talking about some random shit again. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Scratch, I'm all drunk. There's some people having a party in the other room. Probably gonna go whack off in the bathroom. Because I'm like that. So now he's just talking about some random shit. And yeah, this one's like really boring. Nothing happens in that video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it. Basically what he talks about is, oh dude, this must be pretty weird for you, Alan. Okay, here's the flashbangs I was talking about. Fucking great weapon. Just like you use a flare, right bumper. If you're and throws a flashbang out, fucks the enemies up. Pick up that flare gun ammo. You're gonna need that later on in the game. And here's just another weapon box. Even if you have max ammo, it'll still allow you to pick it up. So it's always a good idea to just go ahead and grab the ammo out of the ammo box just in case. You'll always get like batteries and ammo. God damn it. So yeah, it's always a good idea to go to that. And there's this bitch. Damn. Even this lady's not bad looking. I mean, come on. She's probably old as shit, but they don't show any wrinkles or anything like that. And why is she wearing high heels? Oh god, I don't know why. You dumb bitch. I hate this lady. So basically what she's talking about is this this signal that Alan is trying to find. Every area that Alan goes to, he always left something for him to figure out and for him to do. So in the first game, in the first area of the motel, he had to destroy the oil derrick, and he set up a way for him to do that. In this one, he needs to get this signal that's being shown up into space. He needs to get this message that's being shown up in the sky, and the only way to see it is through this this giant fucking telescope right here. And nobody will understand it besides Alan. So if you heard what she was talking about a minute ago, but my dumbass was talking over it, she's basically talking about this this message that she can see in the sky, that she can't see it in the sky. But the problem with it is that she doesn't understand it, and only Alan will. So in the observatory area, Alan needs to get the Alan needs to get the signal, and in the last part I'll explain that once we get there. Yeah, you cunt. So, okay, that was a really shitty comment. She's like, oh yeah, don't drop the item, whatever you do, it's the last one we have. Oh wait, that sounded rude. Don't die. What a bitch. Alright. So, now this next part. I hate these next enemies. I don't know why they decided to put them in the game. For those of you who may have talked to me or know who I am, I have a really bad insect problem. I don't like bugs. Yeah, that makes me sound like a pussy, but fuck off. I don't like bugs really, and especially spiders. And of course, after you open this thing up and pull this thing out, okay, where does that come from? Here come spiders. I hate these fucking these enemies. They're really easy to kill, but they still make my skin crawl. I don't like spiders, so if I start screaming like a little bitch if one spawns out, out of nowhere, don't hate on me for it. So basically how you kill these things have no darkness around them. All you have to do, I keep hearing them behind me. God damn it, this headset's good, but it makes it sound like they're behind me. They don't have any darkness around them, so they're really easy to kill. All you have to do is shine your oh my god! Like right there. Wow. All you have to do is shine your flashlight at them for a few seconds and it will kill them. Or you can shoot them with a gun. It doesn't, it only takes like 1 or 2 shots, but like I was talking about, they don't have any darkness around them. So you can just shoot them once, fuck off, and that kills them instantly. Or you can just, shine a flashlight on them just to save bullets. They're really easy to kill, like I was talking about. They don't have any darkness. They're basically just comprised of darkness. But I really hope they take these things out of the next game, or I'm going to cry like a little bitch, because I don't like spiders. The thing that's really going to piss me off is if they keep him in Alan Wake 2, and then they make a boss out of it, and he's really big. I'm going to scream like a bitch. I'm not ashamed to say that. I just don't like spiders. Fuck that. So, after you get that camera looking thing, you have to bring it back to the observatory, and then place it up into the giant telescope thing. So what she's gonna do is lower this lift and then move the telescope so that I can, go underneath it. And this could have been designed a little easier because, a little better, because this part right here, they make it seem like it's fucking absolutely nothing to change this, but I don't know, for all I know it is. But after you do that, she raises the platform, you press B, and he just pushes that up into there, and apparently now it's magically works. So now she's just gonna, yeah, no shit, bitch. You just made me go get it. You think I was gonna get you a broken one? So now she turns all the lights off like a bitch because she needs to look at the sky. Luckily, no enemies spawn in this area yet. So now she's going to go ahead, look around, and then obviously, it being a video game and it being an Alan Wake game, something is going to go wrong. So after a few turns and swivels, the thing starts to overheat, and then everything's all fucked. So now she has to shut the machine down, and now you have to go and turn the coolant stuff back on, which is like this, you know, nitrogen coolant, or whatever the hell it is. And apparently this thing generates a lot of heat, so now you have to go, now you have to go talk to, now you have to go open all the valves. You can go talk to her. I'm not going to talk to her just for the sake of the Let's Play, because you guys are going to be bored out of your mind if I do, because she talks for quite a while. So basically all I have to do is go up to those valves, which are highlighted on the map with those stars, press B, quickly tap A, and bam, you open it. This game's really easy. The hardest part is the enemies sometimes. So as you can see here, enemies decide to spawn in. Alright, here's one of the big guys. These guys are really annoying because they have a lot of darkness around them, and they take multiple shots to kill. Well, 3 shots to kill. They're really not that difficult, but if you get a couple of them coming at you at once and you get too close to them, they'll start meleeing you away while one of them hits you, and then they just totally rape you in the butt. So those enemies aren't that bad. You just got to make sure that you clear out the other guys, because they take a little extra time with the flashlight and trying to take away their darkness. So we got 2 of the coolant things done. Now we have to go get the third one, and this part's, like I said, not too bad, but it does get repetitive. So now I gotta make this really long ass walk down here. Of course, Alan fucking gets exhausted for a few seconds. I don't want them to make infinite sprint in this game, because then it would just be like too easy. But I mean, it's really kind of annoying how fast your sprint runs out. See, that was one of those fast guys. Fucked him up in one shot. They did actually improve Alan's sprinting in this game from the first one. Like I said before, in the first one, his sprinting was shit. He didn't sprint for like any distance at all. So actually, in this next part, I'm gonna actually utilize these flashbangs here in just a minute, because otherwise I'm gonna get my ass kicked. So that's all 3 of the coolant things. Here comes the darkness. The darkness is just gonna go and I believe it takes over this like generator thing here. Are you gonna pick it up? Alright, so here's where the flashbangs come into play. Throw it. Oh, I missed. That was my bad. Let's see if I can throw it. You can't throw them for shit, which is really annoying. And bam. With that flashbang, I don't know if the first one did anything to it, but with that flashbang, that killed it. Fuck off. And then it picks up another thing. So the darkness, they usually don't show up in this game as much in the first one. In the first one, they would show up and randomly take over like a box or a barrel or something and throw it at you. In this one, they usually go after big, heavy items, and they're always in the same spot. So you can usually avoid them. Really, wow, there's supposed to be a guy that spawned there, but he didn't. Really easy to, you know, kind of avoid. You just got to make sure you get out of the way when it throws. Here's like the best gun in the game. It's 40 wow, I totally lied about the manuscript things. Okay, let's see how many there are. There's 5, 21, 16, 16. Fuck, come on, go up. So yeah, we'll say there's like 50 of them. So in this game, this weapon right here requires the most manuscript pages. It's 40 manuscript pages to open this one. It's the combat shotgun. It's the best shotgun in the game, and probably the best weapon in the game. Can't carry a huge amount of shots for it, but it pretty much rapes enemies because it constantly fires, and it's really good. The only drawback with it is it doesn't carry, like I said, a whole lot of ammo. I think it's like 2 clips, and then it runs out. So, like I said before, I'm not going to use it because that would just be OP, and you guys who are watching this probably means that you don't have... Open the door, you bitch. God damn. Means that you probably don't have any manuscript pages, so... That was just a heads up for that one. Like I said, it's the most, That's the most manuscript pages required weapon. So after that, turn all the you turn all the coolant on, and now we have to wait for the lady to figure out what she's gonna do with this satellite. And since, of course, we're being successful in the game, the enemies got to start spawning in. So here we go. Oh, gotta use a battery here. Don't be shy about using your batteries. Like I said, you get more batteries back every time you go to one of those ammo boxes. So, as you can see there, oh shit! Wow, that was boss. I don't know how I avoided that one. Sometimes you can't, like, avoid 2 attacks at once. Like, the dodging sequences in this game aren't bad. They're, like, not badly designed. It's just sometimes when, one thing that really pisses me off, especially when I was doing, the first Alan Wake on Nightmare, was when, one enemy would attack you and you would dodge it, but another enemy would be in the middle of an attack and you wouldn't be able to dodge that one either. So you would basically dodge into another enemy's attack, and that was always frustrating as hell. Holy shit! Like right there, if that guy right there was like he did right there, as you see there, I couldn't dodge his attack. Fucking A, get off of me! Oh, of course, you bitch! She makes me waste a flare because she turns the flights. You, come on! I just wasted that flare for no reason because if I had known she was gonna turn the fucking lights on. Yeah, thanks. Made me waste a flashbang for no fucking reason. Or a flare. No reason. Stuck up, bitch. Come on. Raise the lift. Jesus Christ. This area doesn't take as much time as the motel one. This one's actually pretty quick. Especially because the area is a lot smaller. But the next area is actually really fun. So... oh, yes. Oh, my God. She's so mesmerized by it. She can't believe it. So like I said before, I'm gonna base each one of these parts off of the part in the game. So like I said, the first part was the motel. That level was quite long. This one, like I said before, was a lot shorter. So this video is gonna be shorter. It's gonna be based, the length of the videos is gonna be based on how long it takes me to complete each part. So after that, once you finish talking to her, go over here, pick up the manuscript page out of the signal. What it's going to tell you is the signal's not complete, and what you do is you have to come back here 3 times to get the full signal. That was part 2. Thanks you guys for watching. Look forward to part 3. That's going to be the drive-in movie theater. You'll like that part. It's a good level. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in part 3.